U.S. economy tonight, the new report showing inflation rising in this country, families paying more for groceries, used cars, and medical bills. President Trump tonight blaming President Biden. These new numbers show this inflation challenge will be front and center for this president, too. Here's our chief economics correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis.
Tonight, inflation going up. American families spending more at the grocery store. It comes after President Trump campaigned on lowering prices and ending inflation on day one.
Starting on day one, we will end inflation.
We will end inflation and we will make America affordable again.
Today, the president blaming January's inflation on his predecessor, writing, Biden inflation up. The new rate, now 3%, shows lowering prices won't be an easy task. Americans are paying more for food, energy, medical bills, car insurance, and repairs.
Food and gas, it all comes out of the same pocket.
I have to cut back. I cut back on a lot of stuff.
Those grocery bills driven up in large part by the bird flu. The cost of eggs soaring 15% in just a month.
I'm very concerned. I'm already seeing price differences in there, things like coffee and eggs, pet food even.
Today's snapshot of prices taken before the Trump administration's tariffs on China, steel, and aluminum imports took effect. Tom Maioli owns a car dealership in New Jersey. He says he supports the president, but told our Elizabeth Schulze tariffs mean higher prices.
If those tariffs go up,
yes,
what does that mean for you as a business?
Well, listen, at the end of the day, we have to pass that on to the consumer. We have an overhead. We have to cover our expenses. We have employees, health insurance plans.
The president also calling on the Fed today to cut interest rates, but that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. Fed Chair Powell telling Congress today he's not in a hurry to do that, as cutting interest rates can actually drive prices higher. Today's report reinforcing just what a challenge it will be, David, to get inflation back to normal.
What up, family? It's Yate back with another video. Family, you know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe, ring the post notification bell as well to be notified exactly when I post. So inflation continues to sweep the nation. Y'all heard about eggs, man. Egg prices are outrageous now. I'm talking about even in Aldi eggs like $5. So I know in Walmart they $7, $8, $6. You know, they high, but let alone everything else keeps going up. Every time you go to the grocery store, and I've been saying this for a while, and it keep getting worse. It's like every time you go, the prices are higher. Am I lying? Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on in everybody else's state. I know about my own, you know about your own. Let's compare and contrast.
I went to the grocery store this morning to pick up ingredients for one meal just to make jumbo stuffed shells. I spent $90 on one meal. I'm so over this economy.
Anybody else leave the market with their eggs in their arm like this? Just me? Oh, y'all must be rich. Because I just paid $7 for a dozen of eggs. A dozen of eggs. They extra large. They not even jumbo. This is crazy. This is crazy. But it's the world that we live in. And I be damned if I'm gonna crack them eggs. So yeah, I'm carrying them from the market. They sit in the front seat in the seatbelt. And I'm carrying them like a baby in a house because I'm not dropping my eggs. They were $7.
I'm telling you, in a minute, you're going to have to get strapped. For real, you're going to have to get strapped to protect your eggs, protect your food. And I've been saying this as a joke to my inner circle. I've been saying this for a while, but I said it's going to get to the point one day where somebody will crack you over the head for a canned good. Canned goods going to be the new assets. You got 10 canned goods, you're going to be considered rich. Man, bro got 10 canned goods down the street. People going to be hitting licks on canned goods. I heard he got 10 canned goods in the crib. We about to go hit the crib. For real. It ain't a joke.
Okay, guys, let's talk about it. So I just got back from HEB and I got probably 15 items and minuscule items. I didn't get anything crazy. The most expensive thing I paid for was probably water, and the total came up to $90. It came out to $90. And I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, but groceries are so freaking high right now. I just don't understand. Even if I get, I don't know, groceries for one meal, I pay like $200 for one meal. God bless us. I don't know what's happening right now, but I guess I just need to make more money. I don't know.
Okay, so I just went to Walmart. I'm going to show you what $98 bought me today. This is insane. 112 dozen eggs, wipes, only 1 deal of paper towels because, you know, we're trying to stretch the budget, 1 gallon of milk because even buying a gallon was cheaper than Walmart's 2 half-gallons of their generic milk. I splurged on some gummy bears. The child wanted some cookies. These are $4. These are almost $7. Gum is $8. I bought 2 of these, which are almost $4 a piece. I buy frozen vegetables so that they last longer. It's not really out of convenience. It's out of the fact that they last longer. Pizza rolls. The 1 item of meat we bought, hot dogs. That's it. That's all I had to buy this week. Paper plates. Yes, a Valentine's card and bag. And tissue paper because we were out. And like I said, a case of water. $98. This is insane. How are we all going to continue like this? Because I don't know about you, but it's starting to really hurt my checking account.
So I went to my doctor's appointment the other day and I found out that I lost 22 pounds between my last 2 visits. And I was thinking about it and I was like, oh yeah, it's because of all that food insecurity I've been dealing with.
All right, guys, I'm an American. I'm in Canada right now. And I want to go over how bad it is here. I'm at the Walmart, and y'all should see the prices. All right, let's start with strawberries. Look at this. Yeah. Now let's go to the apples. How bad could it be? It doesn't stop there. All right, let's go to bananas. Let's see how bad bananas are, right? Let's walk over here and see. What about oranges? Oranges can't be that bad, right? Let's go over here and see. No, I would say pretty bad. And for those of you who are going to be like, oh, it's because there's a difference in the money. No, there's not, because I've already done some of the math on this. Like, let me give you an example here, okay? For the chicken, right? Do the conversion you want. Like, it's $1 something more than it would be back in Texas where I'm from. It's like $1.50 or 60 more for a rotisserie chicken. All right, let's look at some of these prices. I don't know how bad these are. I don't buy this stuff, but let's see. $2.97. Okra is $5. Asparagus is $7. Cabbage $1.27. All right, now let's look at some of the meats like the chicken and stuff like that. $20 is insane. Let's go over here. This small pack, $2.24. Let's move here, $14, just so y'all can see this too. They say buy Canadian, right? Absolutely insane. All right, now let's look at some ground beef. Don't fall for the bullshit you're hearing that it's just the money difference or whatever, bro. It is expensive as fuck over here.
Man, speaking of Canada, right? So I'm from Detroit. We literally can see Canada from Detroit. Our downtown, we can see Canada, right? You know, we got the tunnel connecting Detroit to Canada and vice versa. All you got to do is go to the tunnel and then you'll be over there. Listen, I went over there last year, man. It's expensive. It's really expensive. Everything high. I don't know how they do it. I'm talking about nothing was cheap. And I think they might have tax on food too. Where I'm from, it's no tax on food. There's some states, you know, in America that got tax on food. Just where I'm from, it's no tax on food. So I'm not used to that. But don't quote me on that. I don't know if Canada got tax on food or not, but I just know it's so high, and I wasn't really paying attention. I just know it was high. People be like, I'm going to move to Canada. I'm like, that's the wrong mistake, my boy. I'm talking about even a dollar store was expensive. Their dollar store wasn't even a dollar store. I forgot the name of it. If you know the name of the popular dollar store in Canada, let me know. It wasn't Dollar Tree. It was another name, but it was high in there. I'm like, okay, everything high.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Those of you out shopping today, the food's going to hit them pockets. Now I'm about to show you what $290 looks like. Like, I remember when the shit went a little further. It's absolutely ridiculous. Stand by. This is what $290 looks like. Oh yeah, that's all I got. It's hitting the pockets. It's ridiculous. grow your own food, do what you need to do. But this is $290.
We voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people.
All right, January 21st, Trump was inaugurated yesterday. Man made some promises about being able to drop prices. So what we're going to do today is we're going to document some prices. Green cabbage, 99 cents. 5 pounds of carrots, $4.49. 5 pounds of apples, $7.99. Here at Giant Deli's, the price of boar heads meats. Boar heads cheese. New York strip steak, $16.99 a pound. Johnsonville sausage or brats, $6.99 a package. Ground beef, $5.50 to $5.99 a pound. Purdue chicken breast recently dropped from $6.99 to $5.49, so it's $5.49 today. Center cut bacon, $8.99. Extra large white egg, $7.69 a dozen. And milk is $3.99. Check out the next video.
Now, a little birdie told me it's gotten so bad under Sleepy Joe that it's impossible to bring prices down. If they cut interest rates, the economy will still get worse. If they do not cut interest rates, the economy will still be bad. This is what a little birdie told me. I don't know. That's what I heard, right? That's what they're saying, though. We've come way too far. There is no coming back. Too much damage has been done. I don't know what y'all think. Do y'all think prices will come down this year? In this year? Or do you think they will hyperinflate? Let me know.
I'm making this video to show you what the current prices of produce are or is, and we're going to come back later after the tariffs have been implemented, and we're going to see if the prices increased or decreased. Not to mention the deportations, people not working on our farms. You know, let's see. We're going to get a good look at these prices right now. This is produce prices. Okay? Got peaches, squash. Let's get some of these veggies. Tomatoes, garlic, medium avocado, red tomato, large avocado, yellow onion, Yukon potatoes, Baker potatoes, sweet potatoes. Just pay attention to these prices. And if prices do go up, I really hope the people who voted for Trump are out volunteering in those fields to help keep America great. take a good hard look at these current prices, because they sure as hell ain't gonna stay like this for a while. When they go up, I don't want to hear a single MAGA crying. I'll report back in probably about a month or so to see if the prices have increased, decreased, or stayed the same.
Grocery price is so bad right now. I'm at my parents' house. I'm stealing eggs. First of all, when they get money to be buying shit like this, organic pasture, I'm not going to take none of these eggs, though. Because that's the shit that gets your ass whooped. But I'm going to take 2 of these genetically modified eggs right here.
I'm telling you, that's how it be. This is for the people that grew up with parents that were budgeters, strict budgeters. They stuck to it, right? You know, in the household, there was your parents' food, or for me, it was my pop's food, and it was everybody else's food. He had the good food. That's my good food. You know, he had the good food. I don't know the difference. His was slightly better to him. But, you know, his was the expensive stuff. It was probably 10 more cent, 50 more cent, but that was a lot to a budgeter, right? That was the good stuff. Now, we didn't grow up eating organic eggs or organic nothing. We grew up eating the most inexpensive item. Every single one of them, I promise you. Every one of them was the budget one. Every single item that was $1 or below. See, this was back then. You get ketchup, mustard, you know, condiments, everything for $1 or below. You get cereals for like $2. You know, we got the budget items. Whichever item was the least expensive. A true budgeter, it's not about the taste. No. It's about the savings. But then, as you get older, it's like, oh, y'all done got bougie, nah. You come over there like, oh, y'all living good. Where y'all get this money from? Y'all rich now? That's what's up. But nah, for real, it'd be like, oh, y'all change it up now. They had some items in there that'll shock you. I can't believe you, of all people, paid this price. I am amazed. I am flabbergasted. That's how I really be though. But that's the luxuries of raising your kids and them being out on their own, right? You can spend $2 more on an item. But now listen, while many are complaining, others can't even afford to eat. They don't have anything to eat. Stop that complaining. Gratitude over attitude. Yeah, the prices might be high, but at least you have money to afford it. At least you're able to afford it. Many of Americans are not. Even with jobs. This isn't your everyday homeless person. This is not your everyday drug addict. This is not your everyday person that made terrible decisions. No, this is your everyday American that followed the American dream.
I just don't know what to do today. It's a trip because we work a full-time job and you pay rent and you ain't got enough money for food. So I don't have any money for lunch and I'm starving. What do we do? What can you do? You pay your rent, you don't got enough money to buy food, oh God, it's not good. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how in the world, how do people live? God, you have to have a really good job, make really good money. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I work a full-time job and I can't afford dinner. I can't afford lunch. I can't afford anything. It's like, what do you do? And I'm so hungry. Not good. I don't wonder how anybody else is doing it. How are we making it out there? Please, somebody tell me. How do you guys do it? How are you making it? How are you eating? How are you working and eating? If you don't make much money, what do you do? I don't know. Somebody please leave a comment. Let me know. Because I'm starving.
Now, ain't that something? Look at how the American scheme treats its people that comply with it. It treats its employees. You mean to tell me this lady, you mean to tell me you're working a job and this job doesn't even supply you with the means or enough funds to be able to afford a meal on your lunch? Don't even make enough to eat. Continuously work your body, though. Abuse your health, because that's not healthy. You're working without eating. I really hate how this country and this system has done the people, bro. I really do. I really hate how this system has failed so many and how so many people have followed it, and look where it's leaving them. Can't even afford food. It's not just an economy problem. It's an income problem. It's a financial literacy problem. Not many people are being reactionary to the economy. A lot of people aren't even taught to think outside of the box. They're only taught to work a job. And you see this job doesn't even supply you with enough money to afford food. Groceries are so high and they keep going up, but people's incomes are not going up. That's the real problem. That's the real problem, man. Listen, this is your brother YT. If y'all need advice on investing, trading, y'all know where to find me at, man. I'll be on Instagram, and I'm going to start dropping game on here for y'all too. Like I said, I'm here to be solutionary. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Peace and shalom.